What up, everyone? Welcome to the show. We need every single one of you to do us a favor right now and hit that like button. The more you hit the like button, the more people see this episode after the live show. Also, we need every single one of you to comment in the comment section right now. Do you believe that the Epstein list is going to be released unredacted? Do you believe that the House will actually vote to release it? I'm interested to see how many Dems actually vote to do so. Comment in the comment section, yes or no. And is the transgender or trans Tifa gay, furry-loving terrorist taking over our political violence climate? Comment in the comment section, not the chat, yes or no. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. As Candace Owens would say, this is an explosive episode that's going to change everything. But we, of course, know that's not true. Either way, a lot of things to talk about. Very short time to do it. Let's get some American flags blowing up. Or as some people in the chat like to say, Graham, why don't you get people to do a real comment in the comment section? Fine, ask a real freaking comment in the comment question or in the comment section, and then we'll talk about it on the show later. Okay, capiche? Booyah! Moving forward, this is the Graham Allen Show. Get used to it, people. I'm pissed, you're pissed, everybody's pissed. Let's have a show. Ladies and gentlemen, we would not be able to do this without the infamous blackout coffee tumbler that has taken the world by storm. We are caffeinated here. We love it. Get your non-woke coffee. Hold on a second. Oh, thank you, sweet Lord, the nectar. Go to blackoutcoffee.com/Graham. Promo code Graham's going to save you 20% when you go right now. So what are you waiting for? Get your freedom-loving American coffee. Let's do it. All right, let's bring in everybody's favorite redneck. Hot Seat Todd is here. Todd, I have to tell you this, okay? I was listening back to the show yesterday, and when you cut to me, it's very obvious that you are drinking because I can hear you swallowing.
That is not true because
in
when
the thing,
it
sounds like a pterodactyl eating a freaking anaconda.
It's not true.
It is.
It's not true because yesterday, because I have been sick, I muted my mic during your monologue because I didn't want to ruin your day.
No. The monologue, yes, but I'm talking about all the other times when you switch back and forth. You obviously drink something while I'm talking because, and it's like you're right here, just gluck 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 gluck. Yeah, dude, I can hear your throat working, and it's gross.
that's don't you gotta pick better words.
All right. A lot of things to talk about. Very short time to do it. Again, okay, we're supposed to talk about the Epstein list. We're supposed to talk about the transgender violence and furries. As you guys know, there is this Cloudflare outage thing going on, okay? X has gone down twice in the past hour and a half. We are going to attempt to have a show. But if it goes down again, I think what we should do, and I want you to comment in the comment section, actually, if you want us to do this more regularly, I kind of am feeling like choosing some violence today.
How's that? Is that better, everybody?
And I'm kind of feeling like we should open up the phone lines, not in premium, but while we're live to the whole kit and caboodle.
I love that idea.
I kind of think that's what we should do.
I honestly want all those like you Paige Shield, you Israel Shield. I want all those people to call you. I just want to sit back and go.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to talk about Epstein first, and then we're going to open up the calls. Then we're going to talk about the furries and the transgenders, and then we're going to open up the calls. Just because I feel like violence today. I do. I feel like violence today, and if you like that, I want you to hit that like button right now. I want more likes than we've ever had on a video ever. You know what, Todd?
What?
Screw it. Open up the phone line. Let's do it. Let's do it. Forget it all. Open up the phone line. We're going to have to take some breaks for the sponsors, but it is time to hear from the people, not just the people that pay for the premium and support. It is time for us to hear. We got a lot of divide in this country. It's time for us to get to it across the way and across the thing. Okay, our first argument is that we're going to open up the call line on is the Epstein files. We're going to open up the conversation on this. Now, as many of you know, Donald Trump said yesterday, Todd, do we have that clip? I know you're trying to work on something. Let's try to play that clip really quick of Donald Trump. They ask him in the Oval Office, will you sign to release it if the House votes for it? We know that vote is supposed to be at 1:30 today. Let's play this with Donald Trump, and then I want to open up the phone calls, and I want to hear what people have to say. And yes, we will be having conversations back and forth because we've got the delay time down between me and the caller, and we'll see what happens. All right, this is Donald Trump. Let's hear what he has to say about it. Let's play it.
For any, I don't. They can do whatever they want. We'll give them everything. Sure, I would. Let the Senate look at it. Let anybody look at it. But don't talk about it too much because honestly, I don't want to take it away from us. It's really a Democrat problem. The Democrats were Epstein's friends, all of them. And it's a hoax. The whole thing is a hoax. And I don't want to take it away from really the greatness of what the Republican Party has accomplished over the last period of time.
Yeah. Period. Okay. So my first thing that I'm going to say here, and Todd's going to get the call-in number up on the screen while I say this here. All right, there's the call-in number. We're talking about Epstein right this second. We'll open it up to the transgender debate and Candace Owens and all that stuff here in a minute. 833-858-5618 is the call-in number. Here's the thing. First of all, Mr. President, respectfully, it's not a hoax. It's not a hoax. It's not a hoax. Stop saying it's a hoax. The team around you, Mr. President, they are giving you these talking points, these keywords in politics that you're supposed to say over and over and over again. They are setting you up for failure. Stop saying it's a hoax. Stop, Mr. President. Please stop. It is not a hoax. Jeffrey Epstein was real. Ghislaine Maxwell was real. All the victims were real. It was not a hoax. Stop saying that. You gotta stop. It's like John Rich has to talk to him. Why is everybody booing me at the rallies when I talk about the Operation Warp Speed? Why?
Nobody wanted to take
because
it.
nobody likes the shot, Mr. President. You got to stop saying that. This is the same thing. You got to stop saying that Epstein is a hoax. You got to stop saying it because it's not. And we know that. We know that it's not a hoax. Now, do I think we're actually going to see the Epstein list? Comment in the comment section if you think we are. Comment yes or no in the comment section right now. I think no, because Republicans and Democrats are on it. That's right.
And they've already filtered through it like a Rolodex.
Do I believe that Donald Trump is incriminated in the Epstein docs, not the list, the documents, everything related to it? No, I don't. Is he listed on it a lot? Yes, we already know those type of things. But I don't think that we'll ever see it because Republicans and Democrats are on it. But just for the sake of saying, oh, okay, cool, let's release it. I think it's time to burn it down, baby. Burn it down. If people are going to go down for being on the Epstein list, good riddance, do it. Even if it's senior officials in the administration right now, today, they need to go down. They need to burn in the pit of hell, in my opinion. Okay, call-in numbers, 833-858-5618. How many calls we got today, Todd?
A lot right now.
Okay, we're talking Epstein right this second. We will open up the calls to talk about transgenders after you got, let's go. Right. First call.
Here we go. First caller. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, 60 seconds. We're talking about Epstein. Okay. So there is a delay between you and Graham. You got 60 seconds. What's on your mind?
Do it to it, Lars.
Hello?
Already nothing.
It is you. All right.
We can't hear him.
I know they're not saying anything. All right. Next
one. All
one.
right. Let's try again. Anticlimactic.
I'm telling you, man, I was all excited. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, 60 seconds. We're talking about Epstein. What's on your mind? All right, maybe it's me.
Yeah, restart it. Okay.
Keep
All right.
talking.
I'm going to keep talking while we're doing that. All right. So while Todd's fixing this thing, keep calling in. The number's 833-858-5618. Sometimes it does this where we can't hear you guys. Okay. Here is another problem I have. The other problem I have is people have lost trust in the DOJ. So you can't just give it over to DOJ, and Donald Trump can't just say, like, I've instructed the DOJ to do it. No one cares because no one trusts Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi is by far the biggest embarrassment when it comes to all this stuff. I also want to dispel a rumor really quick, and that's the Kash Patel rumor. Like, Kash Patel has got FBI agents or whatever, like Gardner's.
Here we go.
Okay, we got it? All right, here we go.
Hang on, caller, don't hang up.
858-5618. We're talking Epstein list. Let's go. Let's hear what you have to say. If you want to argue, let's argue. Let's do it.
Sweet. Go ahead, caller. I can hear you.
All of this Epstein stuff, yes, they need to release it because it's just absolutely ridiculous. We are fighting over Epstein when we have other things to worry about. Donald Trump on that. However, we need justice for the victims. But they need to leave Donald Trump out of it because of the simple fact of the matter that he's not in it in a negative way or he would have been outed for it, period.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all agree with me or not.
Oh, 100%. We've been saying it for months now. Been saying it for months.
No, Donald Trump is absolutely
Yeah,
not
I mean, I've
on
been
the
watching
list.
y'all for a while now, and it's just, it's ridiculous. This is all just a distraction to keep paint him in a negative way. That's it.
That's it. I agree, man. Appreciate the call, brother.
Yeah, I agree. Donald Trump's not
Thank
on the
you.
list because, to your point, he would have been outed a long time ago.
He would have been in under the jail by now. Like,
This is the opportunity. We're giving you guys the open opportunity here for everybody that wants to talk crap in the chat every day, all day. This is your chance. 833-858-5618. We're talking Epstein docs. Do you think Donald Trump's on it? You think Donald Trump's a pedophile? You think this, you think that. This is your chance. Where are you?
here we go.
Let's go.
Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, you got 60 seconds. We are talking about Epstein. There's a little delay between you and Graham. What's on your mind?
Good morning, Graham and Todd. This is Jerry. My screen name is Sho.oter And FURRIES. I want to say that I have a feeling that maybe Trump met his wife through Epstein. I know that's been out there on the internet, but if you look at like the timeline of it all, it personally does not bother me. And these files, I don't really like vote one way or the other on this. Although I do agree with the last caller on the victims need, anyway, so I feel like Melania came through those models here to the U.S., the Epstein models. Again, it wouldn't bother me if that was the case, and I do like her. But does anybody else out there feel that might be possible?
Thanks for the call. We'll answer the question. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read an article where she disproved that and she
you.
said that wasn't true. But
Yeah.
to your point, my argument would be, so what? So what if she was? I mean, there's narratives and stories all the time of victims of sex trafficking that go on to meet someone and they get married and have a life and all of this. Now, if that article or those rumors are saying that Donald Trump met Melania because she was an underage child on the island,
I don't think so.
no, that's total and complete garbage.
No.
But my thing would be, so what? And then also with all the victims coming forward, don't you think that would be the biggest win for
Yeah.
Donald Trump ever if Melania came and was like, yeah, I was sex trafficked by
there
Jeffrey
and
Epstein,
he
and
did
guess who
that.
I never saw? My husband. I
And
think
like
that
they
would
would
be,
believe that. Like anybody would believe that. Oh, that's not true. That's not.
All right. Let's do another call. We're talking Epstein right now. Do you think we're going to get the list? Do you think the House is going to vote to release it? Let's go.
Here we go. Good morning, caller. As a reminder, you've got 60 seconds. We are talking Epstein. There's a delay between you and Graham. What's on your mind? It's you.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Todd, can y'all hear me?
Can't hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hey, Graham and Todd again. My name is Latasha, and I do agree with the caller. Just a minute ago, she may be on there. I'm Team Melania and Trump. That's my dude. I voted for him twice, and I really do wish that they quit talking about it and just go ahead and just release the files. Whoever name is on there, like y'all been saying, whoever name is on there, let it be known. I mean, it just don't make no sense that everybody keep beefing, we being divided, and the divided house won't stand. So, I really do. I think that he needs to sign off on it, whoever name on there, whether his kids, Obama kids, I don't know, Clinton kids. It may be high people that's above the president, above his name. A lot of people might be on there, so that's really why that they don't want to release these files. But I'm sorry for the victims, but I really do pray that he, release the files and be done with it. We'll keep talking about it. If Bondi, if she would have did it the first time she got in there and said, okay, I'm going to release this, I'm going to release the file, I'm going to release JFK files and Martin Luther King files, without being redacted, that's what they should have did. They should have came through with that. We wouldn't even be talking about none of this. I love you guys, and y'all have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Hey, great call. I agree 100%. Look, it is time. I've told the White House this. Look, I'll read you a text message I got. Not going to say who it's from. Not going to say, but you guys know I was trying to get through a whole lot of things to figure out. And we were just talking about, what do I need to do? Nobody's listening to me at the White House, da-da-da-da-da. And he said, this person said, look, there's another approach. I don't necessarily recommend it, but it is an approach. You could decide to burn it all down. Graham unleashed. Trash everyone. Give no Fs. Say what you think. The staff who can't get the message right, the Candace crowd for going after Charlie, you have the option to burn it all down. And so that's what we're doing today. Come on, trolls. As The Rock used to say, let's freaking go. There's the number, 833-858-5618. We're talking Epstein docs. Before we go any further with the call, let's go to something on here. Let's go to Schumer being asked about the files and Biden. Chuck Schumer got asked, hey, if Donald Trump's been on this list, why the crap hasn't it been released? Especially when Biden was in office. Let's hear what old Chucky Shoe had to say.
He's retarded.
Senator, on that note, just I guess a question that's out there. Why wouldn't they have been released the last 4 years when President Biden was in office?
Well, that's the question every American is asking. Not every American, but so many Americans are asking. What the hell is he hiding? Why doesn't he want them released?
Senator, on that note.
Wait a minute. I think, look, this was one of two things. This was either age, him thinking they said Donald Trump, or it was politics 101. They heard him say Biden, but he immediately went to Trump. Like, what the heck is Donald Trump hiding? Chuck Schumer's probably on the list if we're being honest about it. All right. Call-in numbers, 833-858-5618. We're still waiting on all the internet trolls to call in. So far, so nothing. Let's go.
Here we go. Next caller. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, 60 seconds. There is a delay between you and Graham. We're talking Epstein. What's on your mind?
Good morning, Todd and Graham. How are you this morning?
Doing well. What's up?
Good.
Good. This is Rick from East Tennessee. If they had anything on Trump, they had his first 4 years of his first administration. They had all of Biden's administration. And as much as they went after him during his first administration, don't you think that would have come out, certainly, as much as they hate him. And here's the other thing. I think all the files are going to be released, but I also think they're going to be fully redacted as regards public officials and or government employees. That's just the way they do things. And here's the other thing. This whole thing, the last week and a half, 2 weeks, has been a media smokescreen to detract from what Trump has done over the last 10 months.
Yep, agree.
Key
word is 10 months there, sir. Key word is 10 months. And I think it's insane.
And that's all I got. Y'all have a good day.
You too, bud.
You too. I think it's insane that we're having the division that we're having when Trump has only been in office for 10 months. Look, there is a...
Listen, I love y'all, but somebody in the chat's like, only play disagreeing calls. How am I supposed to know that?
Can you show them the screen that you see?
I mean, I can.
Yeah. Like, look, this is what we see. We don't get this person hates you.
This person hates you. This is literally what I'm looking at.
This is what it looks like. All right. This is what it looks like. Okay. So we're trying. We're giving them the opportunity to hear. Maybe don't pick. I don't know.
No, I'm picking the callers that all I can see is how many times you've called and when the last time you called. So I
gotta find like
all
some
new callers,
some 202 numbers. That's like Washington D.C. We got to find like some New York numbers or something like that. Okay. Tim Pool brought up this amazing clip here. We're going to play this before we get into our sponsor here, and then we're going to move into some baits that should rile some people up.
There's two of them.
Epstein. I want Tim Pool on Epstein. He brings up the fact that it has now been released that Epstein tried to work with the government in 2019, I believe it was, to go after Donald Trump. So let's play this.
This is crazy. Look at this video from the New York Times. This is nuts. This is absolutely wild. Newly released documents show during the hearing, Epstein was giving advice to the Democrats to go after Trump. The Post reviewed multiple video feeds from the hearing that matched the texts.
Barack Obama was president of the United States. And while we were once driving through a struggling neighborhood in Chicago, he commented that only black people could live that way. Attorney-client privilege, yes, I will turn it over.
You, as my friend Mr. Meadows pointed out, misled this committee even today in a written submission that contradicted your testimony. You have suggested you are going to review that. Did you review? Are you going to review it in our next break to correct the record? Yes or no?
Yes.
Question: you helped out the president's campaign, or were involved in the campaign as
those
a
are the
representative
messages at the
spokesman,
bottom.
Even in your words today, it was your idea for the campaign dating back to 2011. Is that accurate? Yes or no?
Yes.
So in this video, you can see
Mr. Weisenberg and other individuals, Ms. Rona. Who are those individuals? Are they with the Trump organization?
They are.
Are there other people that we should be meeting with?
So Alan Weisselberg is the chief financial officer.
This is massive, ladies and gentlemen. This just scratches the surface. But if this rabbit hole goes deeper, what we have is false allegations against Donald Trump, a criminal case that ultimately was brought forward for the first time in history with no unanimously decided upon crime Trump was attempting to commit. That is, it's complicated. And I have since corrected the record, though I'd call myself half wrong. The story is, as it pertains to the falsification of business records, for which this question is about in this testimony, the jury did not unanimously decide that Trump was actually trying to commit any particular crime, just that maybe there was some crime somewhere. It's never happened before that they've done this. And the only reason they did was because the charges against Trump, misdemeanor at best. Jeffrey Epstein, according to the Washington Post, was colluding with the Democrat to get this testimony, which ultimately led to a fake conviction. Sounds to me, ladies and gentlemen, we have a strong probability, should this rabbit hole go deep, Epstein, deep state, working with deep state politicians to go after Donald Trump.
Yes.
Big surprise.
Absolutely. Lock them all up. This is why I don't know if we'll see, even if they do vote, I would be interested to see how many Democrats vote not to release it today. But even if we do get it, I think we're going to get a heavily redacted version of everything because there's Democrats on this list, high-level Democrats. If you agree with that, leave a comment in the comment section right now. All right, we got to get into our sponsor. We got to talk to you guys about some crypto here. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. This is the way it has to be. This is the way the things are going. And we want to make sure that you guys have everything that you need to be able to know how to take advantage of this. I believe we got a video or something.
We do.
That we're
I'm waiting
showing
on you
this.
to start.
Yeah, let's go. So let's be clear. Cryptocurrency is no longer emerging. It's here. And the latest move cements that reality in a big way. Trump Media just inked a massive $6.4 billion deal with Yorkville Acquisition Group and Crypto.com. And look, if the Trumps are doing it, you absolutely need to do it. Trust me. Get involved now while the CRO strategy from Trump Media Group is available, because when it's done, this new company will be the biggest publicly traded CRO holder out there. If you want in on the action, all you got to do is go to Crypto.com today and let's make crypto great again. Go to Crypto.com today and let's make crypto great again. All right. We got to move into this new information about the would-be Donald Trump assassin. It has come to, and credit to Tucker Carlson where it's due. Tucker Carlson found out that this guy's got 17 online accounts, and this guy also identified as a non-binary and was also into gay furry love. Okay? Very much like Tyler Robinson. Okay? Tyler Robinson, you know, the same guy that shot Charlie Kirk. Transgender terrorism is a rising threat in this country. And if you agree with that, leave us a comment in the comment section right now and hit that like button. I want to get you guys riled up because I see a lot of people in there saying that I want to argue, but I'm in the line. Okay, well, let's do this. I watched Candace Owens' groundbreaking video yesterday.
Man, that wasn't groundbreaking.
The video that was going to change everything.
Israel.
So now
Egyptian
Candace has moved on to, I guess, Erica Kirk.
Yeah.
Was the target the entire time. How anyone can continue to listen to Candace and what she's talking about. Look, if it changes every single day.
Yeah.
And again, I ask, this is my challenge here. This is my challenge. Okay. She also talked about Andrew Colvett saying that, hey, there's a credible threat. You and Tucker should probably lay low. Okay. A bunch of people got those text messages. You're not special. Like, I mean, you're not. Like, I'm being honest here. Do you know how many people Andrew told to stay safe? Deputy Director of the FBI, Dan Bongino, told me in his office to freaking get my own private security because I'm on the list too. You're not special. What are you talking about? How did Andrew Colvett know that? Maybe he just said it in the heat of the moment that you guys need to get down and stay down because there's credible threats. There was online chatter in the Discord chats and all of this stuff. Andrew Colvett was speaking to the White House directly when it was going down. You don't think he might know something that you don't know? That's the kind of stuff that drives me nuts, man. All right, but let's open the call. 833-858-5618. Do you think there's a connection to this transgender furry love and the rise in political violence? And do you think Candace Owens is crazy? Let's go.
All right, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, 60 seconds. There is a delay between you and Graham. What's on your mind?
Good morning, guys. I'm on my third couple. But I got coffee. From Mississippi, I got a different take on the whole Epstein thing.
Okay.
I think it was information gathering by other countries. And what I think is the information isn't there because it was gathered by other countries. When they came in to get the information from Jeffrey Epstein, if I'm paying you for information, I want all of it. So when I come to collect, there's nothing there on Epstein Island because I took it. I think Bill Clinton was a mark. I think he went so many times because they used him to actually pull in other people. That's why I think Bill Clinton was on the list so many times of flying back and forth. I think they got him early, and I think they used him to get other people so they could compromise those people and get more information on them. But I think Bill was a big player in this, and I don't think it was because Bill's a degenerate and not as bad as we think he is. But I think they were using him to fly people back and forth so that he could help compromise other people.
All right, cool.
Countries.
Probably.
Well, I appreciate it, fellow Mississippi. Thank you for the call.
I think it's all the above with the Epstein list.
All right,
Again, right now where we are, we need to drop the list, let the chips fall where they may. And if it burns the crap to the ground, then it burns the crap to the ground. But I want to give you guys the chance to debate or to talk. Okay, I want to talk about the MAGA versus America First divide. I saw Matt Walsh's. He is unequivocally America First, which again, I don't disagree. I don't disagree in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But I also know, yes, I think that our politicians should be unequivocally America First. Whether it comes down to saving 10 million people in Uganda versus saving one American family, they should pick the American family every single time. 1,000,000% agree, absolutely 100% on the team with this. However, World War II, let's just take this for example, okay? And I already know, World War II was a Jewish thing. They did the Holocaust, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Prove it. Either way. All right. But here's the thing. Hitler wouldn't have been defeated without America getting into World War II. However, without the other Allied forces, we still wouldn't have won World War II.
True statement.
Okay? It's like having a Heisman winning quarterback or the MVP of the league, but he's got no O-line.
Thank you.
Okay? He's going to die within the first 3 snaps. Yeah. He's dead.
Just look at Geno Smith last night. He got crushed.
So what I'm saying is you absolutely can be America First, but you cannot be an America like isolationist to where we have no allies, no trade agreements, no nothing. Because here's the thing. Many of you are like, get rid of all the trade agreements and everything. We can make everything here and do everything here and do it here and do it this way and do it this way. Maybe in about 5-6 years.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do between now and then? We got people ready to go to war and shed blood in the streets over EBT and SNAP cards. You really think that we can go through all of that at one time?
No.
So again, I am all about the pathway to America First. And I am America First. But you also can't be America dumb at the same time.
Yeah.
You cannot freaking cut off your nose to spite your own face.
Mm-hmm.
But again, maybe I'm crazy. This is the
you're not.
Opportunities. 833-858-5618. Comment in the comment section if you agree or disagree. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm so happy. Come on. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, 60 seconds. There is a delay between you and Graham. What's on your mind?
Hello, my name's Melissa, and I have not heard the conversation for 7 minutes. I've been on hold, so I'm not really sure what everyone said. But this is what I think about the Epstein files is there is no list. The lawyer did say there was no list. That could just be a cover-up. I'm not sure. But if there was a list and there were Republicans that really it would hurt them, I think it would be released already. But I do say it should just release everything. Just release everything so we could stop talking about it because it is interfering with everything in the world right now instead of what is really important. So I say just get it out of the way.
I agree. Thank you.
I agree. And the reason that I am addressing all of this stuff, I'm addressing all of the divide, all of the fighting, all the conspiracies, all the everything, is because we are on track to get our butts kicked in the midterms. There is nothing that this blue hat America First crowd, there is nothing that Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes and all these people, there is nothing they're doing to help us not hand over the House and the Senate to absolute evil in 2026. That's my argument. Todd, you're going to have to pick some newer callers because we're getting all these Epstein people.
These are all like new people that have never called. The only thing I can say.
No. I mean, in the list, like the very top is probably people who called first. Bottom
it is, but I'm picking numbers that have never called before trying to get you
we're going to have to go. We're going to have to go further down the list because now what I want to talk about is prove me wrong. There is nothing that this America First group, because this America First group we're talking about, we're not talking about Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh is a sensible person.
100%.
Nick Fuentes and the Blue Hat America First group is simply just, I hate Israel.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's it. That's all they do. They're not doing anything. Candace Owens is not doing anything to help in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, I've seen this rumor go around, like there's this sick rumor going around that people are saying Candace Owens is the murderer, No, that was taken off of a interview that Allie Beth Stuckey did with Frank Turek. Frank Turek was just making he was just using an example. He's like, you know, Allie's like, do you think Candace is helping? Do you think this? Do you think that? And he said, well, let me ask you something. He said, what if I were to say that I believe Candace Owens, a spurned lover of Charlie, she wanted Charlie to marry her.
Oh, no.
She was mad that Turning Point had disavowed her, essentially, that she wasn't getting the big stage all the time, that Charlie never bashed her publicly, but also never defended her either. What if I said that I believe this was a plot construed by Candace Owens to get back at Charlie Kirk and destroy Turning Point USA? He said, you would tell me I'm crazy. And he's like, and I would be crazy because she did not do that. He said, however, it is plausible.
It is plausible.
Like it is possible that could have happened. So therefore, let's have a 15-part series about how Candace Owens was the real murderer. And so trolls on the internet have taken that and turned it into a real thing, and it is disgusting and it is gross. But the point is, that's what Candace is doing. I had a dream that Charlie came to me and said, find my killer. Okay. All right. Okay.
Whatever.
All right, cool. All right. So open the calls. I want to know how you feel. And for those of you who don't want to call, comment in the chat. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Or comment in the comment section because it helps us in the algorithm. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Caller, what you got?
Here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, 60 seconds. There is a delay between you and Graham. What's on your mind?
Good morning from the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee.
Good morning.
And I just want to say, I am America first. I've always been America first. I'm no spring chicken, so. And I just think we shouldn't put so much overseas. So I think America first has gotten lost under the MAGA hat, if that makes sense.
Explain. What do you mean?
We all want to make America great again. That was born under us through Trump. But as far as America first, I know we need to do certain allies and stuff. I don't think everything should be made here in America, but if they're making it overseas, we should be able to have the choice to have it here made in America to support our own countries. And through making us first, we're making America great again while keeping, you know, some of our allies and such and so forth. But I believe in Israel. I'm not Christian, I'm spiritual, but I run with a lot of Christians. I don't like their government. I think Netanyahu is a snake. And I know the president
Okay.
doesn't get good advice from his closest advisors. I've been watching Graham Allen since Dear America. And so that's just my thoughts on America First. And
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate.
Right.
We appreciate the call. Thank you.
Yeah. I just want to say the one thing. So you brought up one example. You brought up the T-shirt example that we should have the ability to make it here in America, and the reality of that is we do. But as someone who sells merch, by the way, Never Woke is fixing to release their Black Friday drop next week, so get ready for that. We have offered. You can get the shirt that's made in Bangladesh, or you can get the Made in America shirt that costs about $12 more. Which one do you want? Guess what? 98% of the people choose
cheap,
not the Made in America t-shirt.
Temu.
And so we want the same things. I would love the world, and I would love America to get to the point that everything is made in America. However, it's just like, okay, look at it this way. You buy a house, okay? Contractor's going to build you a house. You sign the dotted line that day for him to build your house. Do you have a house that day? I mean, no, and I don't mean it in a derogatory way. I'm asking legitimately, comment in the comment section. Do you understand what I'm talking about? These things take time.
Yep.
So if you want America products, if you want America built, if you want America made, and you want America this, we are having to fix decades worth of handing it over and incentivizing businesses to take it outside of America. We are now incentivizing businesses to bring it back to America, but that crap don't happen overnight, and it especially doesn't happen in 10 months.
Yeah. Translation for all that right there. I challenge all of you, like especially the trolls that are too afraid to call. I challenge you to just Google Agenda 47. You remember the Trump policies that he put out before the election, Agenda 47, and tell me what of those agendas are not America first. Because I went through them yesterday. They're all are America first, every one of them. But here's what a lot of people are forgetting. People like Tucker, people like Candace, people like Nick, and the rest of these conservative influencers that you see that have these large audiences, these little blue hat wearers, okay, they have enough money in their checking account to be America first right now, okay, to go through the growing pains that they want right now. You and I, we don't have enough in our checking accounts for that. And then you want to talk about stop bringing people over here. Do y'all realize that 18 to 20% of college freshmen in this country can't pass Algebra 1, a class that I passed in the 8th grade? Do you know how long it would take to revamp the education system to get it on track to where, hey, we need microchips made. We need this done. We need this done. Let's get some educated Americans out here to do it. It would take at least 5 to 10 years to redo this entire atrocity that we have as the education system. All right. So Trump is America first. It's just, he's not just going to go, blah, here it is now, because we'd all be broke. You know it and I know it. So again, this whole blue hat movement, all it is anti-Israel wrapped in fake patriotism. That's all it is. That's all.
100%. Yes. And again, it goes with this thing of this. The reason that we probably for the foreseeable future are going to have the number here, and we're fixing to go to a next caller, is because everybody wants to claim that Graham Allen has changed and Graham Allen this, Graham Allen that. No, I can't help it. We got a lot of people that call in. We don't know your number. Okay. So there's some dude on here freaking out like, you won't pick up my phone number. Put your phone number in the chat. If you're that,
or just give me your area code. Give me your area code.
Give us the area code and we'll answer to hear what you got to say, man. But all right, let's click it. Let's go. Next caller.
Here we go. Next caller. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, you've got 60 seconds. There is a delay between you and Graham. What's on your mind?
Yes. I didn't hear what you guys were talking about. So what are we on?
Do what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said I didn't know what you guys were talking about. What are we on right now?
America
Epstein,
First.
we're on
Epstein or
America First. Candace Owens. Yeah.
Well, for me, it's Congress. Well, I'm with President Trump. He's the one that's got us here, so I'm with him. And as far as all the other nonsense, I think that Congress not moving, not doing anything, is allowing everything else to distract us. If they would get their crap together and start moving, I don't think anybody would have room to talk because you would be doing so much.
Yeah, don't disagree, man. Don't disagree. Appreciate the call.
Yep. All right, Todd, you got some area
All right,
codes
love
in
you
there.
guys.
Let's
God
open it
bless
up.
you.
All right. All right. I see one area code. Let's see here. All right. This is the one. All right. Here we go. Let's try this one. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. This is your area code. What's on your mind?
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for your service. I just want to start off with that. But now we're talking about, you were talking about transgender furry porn and stuff. President Biden once said that Christian Americans were the dangerous thing in America. I believe it's probably these transgender furry porn people that are probably the most dangerous people in America, because what's happening right now is they're being put on these psychotropic drugs that are altering their brain, destroying their entire bodies, making them go insane. And then what is essentially happening is they're getting brainwashed by these blue sky, blue and on people that are completely idiotic and stupid. And it's just one mind control thing after another. And it's going to keep leading to a lot of other school shootings, like that transgender girl who shot the school. There's going to be so many more of these. It's not Christians that they have to go after. It literally these doctors that are altering these people's minds so incredibly bad with these drugs that they have no idea what's even happening.
Correct.
Don't disagree with you, sir. Thank you for the call.
Yeah, if you agree with that call or comment in the comment section right now. I agree 100%. Transgenderism, the LGBTQ community is a mental illness. It is demonic. It is evil, perpetuated by mental illness, and I stand by it. I will never come off of this rock ever.
I just want to take it a step further. Like, if all you trans people and all of you like friends of the alphabet bandits are that you guys tell me that a trans woman is a woman, fine. Then a furry is an animal, and I'm taking all of you to jail for bestiality. How about that? Let's just go that route.
I'm just saying.
Can we do that?
Comment in the chat. Let's go. We don't have enough comments in the comment section. Let's go. Next caller.
Here we go. Next caller. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, 60 seconds. There is a delay. What's on your mind?
Hey, is that me?
As you.
Awesome. All right. Well, I want to kind of talk about the biggest problem we have right now, the Republican Party, and that is that we don't understand basic vocabulary. Make America, America first, make America healthy, make America great again. It's all the same thing. It's kind of like how Christians fight over denominations. The problem is that we can't realize that we're just all Republican. We're all for the same thing. It's just how we want to achieve it. I am an America first person, and that's because if you look at everything between when we used to get involved in wars, we didn't get involved until it actually came to our front door. We didn't get involved in World War II until we were attacked at Pearl Harbor. America first is not saying America only. It's saying that we need to put our needs and interests above everyone other country first. If it hurts America, don't do it. And I think that's the biggest problem we have right now, is that we're conflating just the concept of first does not mean only.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call, brother.
Charlie Kirk, if you agree with that, hit the like button
Thank
and
you.
comment in the comment section. Charlie Kirk would be the first one to echo that. It's the mask on a flight mentality. Yeah, you put your mask on first, but then you can help others once you put your mask on first. No one has changed their tune here at all. We have talked about it all the time. We got a sinking ship. We got to fix the ship. But what I have a problem with is the psyop that's going on, that you've got these groypers and all this other stuff saying that, oh, America first and this and that. But it really just is, we hate Israel. That's it.
That's it.
There's no other point that they actually have other than that. And so they're trying to hijack America First to make it seem like they've come up with it. But MAGA was birthed out of America First. America First has been around since before Nick Fuentes was born. So that's where I feel about it is they're trying to hijack something. Okay, we got to get into our last sponsor. And then again, we got some area codes in there. There was a 941 in there, Todd, somewhere and stuff like that. All right. But we got to get into our last sponsor really quick. And that is our good friends at Frontline 21. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to hit that like button, hit that share button right now. We live in a time where it's easy to drift, to get comfortable, distracted, and just kind of go through the motions. But the truth is the world needs strong men again. Men who lead with purpose, who protect their families, who live with integrity and conviction. That's where Frontline21.com is all about. It's a movement of thousands of men who want to step up and start living with intentionality. It's built around a free 21-day challenge, a field guide that will help you strengthen your mind, body, faith, soul, all of the above. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 21-day challenge that all men need to do. Ladies that are watching right now, you need to go to frontline21.com right now. Get this for your man. Dudes, if you're watching, you need to go to frontline21.com and get this for yourself. Because we need strong men in America today. All right. Candace Owens is nuts. Nick Fuentes is wrong. America First, MAGA are the same thing. They work interchangeably with each other. Those of you that are turning against the administration, i.e. the president after 10 months, are insane. To take Steven Crowder's thing, change my mind. 833-858-5618.
Here we go.
All right, let's go.
Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. Reminder, 60 seconds. There is a delay. What's on your mind? Hello? Hello?
My problem with the whole situation of this shit show is that, hello?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm Rose from Ohio. My situation about this whole thing about America First and Make America Great, it's the same thing. I agree. You can't sit here and say, oh, I'm America First, when half the population in the United States cannot afford America First right away. You need to build up. You need to slowly, or even fasting. It doesn't matter. Like Trump said, you're going to feel it. There's going to be a little pain until after that little pain's gone, then we'll be America First. We can't just have it all at once. There's no plausible way of doing that. That's why he did the tariffs. I don't care that he did the tariffs. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't hurt me. It might hurt some people, but it doesn't affect me. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Well, the bigger reality...
There's no reason that we need to bitch and complain like we're 2 years old fighting for one thing and calling it something different. It's like when you go to the store, you have like Kraft mac and cheese, and then you have value. It's the same thing, just labeled differently.
Yeah, I don't disagree. That's
Here's the thing. It's going to take 10 years. It's going to take 10 years to get any of this moving. At least it's going to take 10 years. So all these people are like, Trump betrayed us. Trump didn't do this. You are morons. You're morons. and you don't understand how any of this actually works. It's like saying, I want to join the military. So the second I sign the dotted line, I'm a soldier now, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, you have to work for it. You have to become it. You have to become this. You have to become that. All right, let's go. Give me. Where are the trolls?
I'm trying, man.
Let's go. Where are they at? Hey, if you don't have anything positive to say, do us a favor. Get off the line right now. Yeah,
here we go. All right, what you got, brother?
Hey, Graham Todd, how's it going?
What's up?
This is Dorkness Rise from Rumble. Yeah, you know, I listen to Nick Fuentes. I'm an older guy, but You know, I just want to give you my 2 cents on the whole Nick Fuentes deal because I try to listen to everybody. You know, I think Nick Fuentes is a growing of the impatience we have with the Trump movement. It's kind of like an offshoot of what we tried to get back to the original, like 2015, 2016 days, you know, whenever it was like a grassroots movement. And so, I mean, I think you got to listen to him a little bit more to understand him more. And I think the movement has gotten hijacked just a little bit, you know, with the neocons and the special interests, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Tell him, hang on a second, Todd.
Hang on a second, brother.
So I have listened to him. And here's the thing. Nick, I have said this a bunch of times. 80% of what Nick says is true or has truth to it. It's the other 20%. This is the cult side of your Nick Fuentes. It's the 20% of what he says that has no rationality or understanding around it. For example, like we talked about, okay, we got a housing problem in America. All right, great. Multiple things has to happen to fix the housing issue. We got to have mass deportations, plus we got to build 5 to 10 million new homes before you'll even remotely start to see an affordability decrease. That's the problem that I have with Nick, is you can't just keep lighting the fire with no actual solutions. Does that make sense?
100%.
Is caller still on?
You still there, brother?
Yeah, I'm still here.
There you go, man. Don't disagree with what you're saying.
All right.
What did it for me, and I think it was yesterday's show, Nick Fuentes literally told his viewers that like about not reading the Bible. Like I have an issue with a lot of stuff that the thing is, like with Alex Jones, 15% of Alex Jones is like psychedelic vampires and gay lesbian blades and yada. But the 15 to 20% of Nick is like, put all black people in cages, put women back in the kitchen, and yada yada yada. And now it's don't read your Bible. That they're so far fetched that I scrap all of it. You know, every bit of it. Like once he said that, I'm cooked. I'm over.
What concerns me is this. Someone just said in the chat, so Nick is a false prophet. A prop. Who's saying Nick Fuentes is a prophet?
Is a prophet in general?
You see what I'm saying? Like this is the stuff that's what I mean. Like that's where we're getting into a dangerous territory there. Thank you for the call. Let's try to find another one that disagrees with me here before we got to raid the vents. All right. So let's pick a SoCal area code or something.
904. What's 904? We'll try that one. They're not gonna call.
Hey, 904 is.
Hey, what's up, 904?
Hey,
Go for
904
it.
is Jack. Yeah, that's Jacksonville, man.
I got you, bro.
No, you guys played Matt Walsh's clip, right?
Yeah.
And it was great. And yesterday's show, he replied to a lot of anti-comments about what he said, and they were good. But I'm wondering if he's making it too simple. Hey, if it doesn't benefit America, then I don't know. He made it sound too simple.
Yeah, it's really not that freaking complicated. Like it's really not. It really is not that hard. I swear.
I agree. Sorry, it's just like a negative comment.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
all
it was
good,
awesome.
brother.
I don't know if you guys saw it yet.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
All right, I agree. Let's take one more. Let's do the 212. 212. Just let's see if we what area code is that? Let's see.
I don't have 212. I've got 216. I don't have a 212. I got 478, 406, 708, 405, 725, 316, 760, 51.
I have no idea.
I have no
idea.
I know 662 and 601.
Pick one of the most recent ones. The most recent, not the oldest. The most recent. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Dear America. Go.
Hi, I'm Krista. I'm in Ohio.
Hey.
And I just want to say about the Nick Fuentes thing. I've listened to him plenty of times with my son, and I understand how people have a hard time agreeing with him with things, but they're having what I think is cognitive dissonance. And if you look at America and how it was founded by our forefathers, they're on the money, okay? Anybody who's coming here to America, everybody who wants to come here, everyone, it is you're speaking English You're doing all of these things, celebrating these holidays and all of this stuff. You're living our English white life, okay? Everybody wants to live this American white life, okay? It doesn't matter what race you are, what nationality you are. You're doing all of these things. You're assimilating to this life in America, and that is America first, living this life. And everybody loves it. If they didn't, then all of these things with all of these cultures wouldn't be the way it is, coming together with one united front of that kind of way of being. And so another thing about it that I don't really like is how the history is taught in schools. It's not really taught completely with the truth of it. And
I've said that a million times.
I don't like that at all, that they took God out of the schools and some of them are bringing it back. And that they're taking different things and putting them in. And another thing I'm not liking at all are the people that are coming here in our country and not assimilating to America. They're doing their own thing, waving their own flags, supporting their own lives.
Yeah, 100%.
From their own country.
All right.
And they need to get back
Thank you.
there.
Thank you for the call, dear.
I got it. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Everybody, we ask everybody that's watching right now to hit the like button. If this is your first time watching the show, hit the follow button. I want everyone to leave a comment in the comment section right now. If you believe that this dialogue is how America's supposed to be, put some American flags in the comment section right now. Let me respond to her. We're going to keep the calls going. We got to raid the vents and all that stuff. All right. We're going to keep the calls going. All right. But let me respond to that. 80% of, actually 100% of what that lady said, I agree with. I 100% agree. How many times do I have to say it? Immigration without assimilation is invasion.
100%.
Okay? Like, I have said the exact same things. I also have a problem with the schools and the histories that we're teaching, and we're not teaching the actual history of it. I also have a problem that they've taken God out of everything. 1,000,000%. America is a Christian nation. 1,000,000%. The problem that I have is this. What solutions are these people bringing? Because, see, look, Nick is young, all right? I was this guy once. I was Nick Fuentes once, in the sense of I had all these things that were wrong. And this is the stuff that's wrong. And how can not everybody see what's going on? And why can't everybody see what's happening? But I had no idea how to actually fix any of it. So again, I agree with you 100%. I think that the radical Islam invasion, you're seeing it in Texas right now. They have multiple Sharia law courts operating right this second, an existential threat to our country. But what's the solution? We're already mass deporting people. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to go out in the street and shoot them? Like what's your right now thing? I would argue that everything that Donald Trump is doing is leading to those things that we want, which is why I don't understand the Trump is bought and paid for by Jews and Trump is abandoned America first. That's what I don't agree with. I don't agree with Nick using the N-word. Do I think he has the right to do it under free speech? Sure. I think it's crass. I think there's no purpose for it. I think it serves no benefit. But whatever. Say whatever you want to say. There's a lot of people that have a problem with me saying the word retard. So whatever.
Yeah.
My simple thing is this, and this is going to come with Nick getting older, okay? Because I was the same way. When I started at 26, 27, which Nick's like 25, I think. I did the same thing. I knew things were wrong. I knew we needed to fix it. I had no freaking clue what to do. Okay? What are the steps of actual reality that we can do to fix it without mass genocide of people? Like, seriously. And no one on this blue hat America First aisle can answer any of that.
Nope.
Because again, mass deportations, all right? And building more houses, that leads to affordability of houses. Every single bit of that takes time. It's been 10 months. So what is everyone talking about? All right, let's take another call.
Right,
Let's
here
go.
we go. All right, this is the one everybody wants me to answer. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Fine. All right, good morning. Welcome to Dear America. Reminder, 60 seconds. There is a delay. What's on your mind?
Baba, black sheep in the house. Hi, family. Can't hear what Graham's going to say to me right now, so somebody clip it so I can hear what he's going to say. I've got it written down. This is Mrs. Algie. Allison. Hi, everybody. Much love. Okay, so we're going to go back to the beginning. We absorbed a whole bunch of non-MAGA people to make it too big to rig. We are witnessing the falling off, and that is being exploited to make it seem like a MAGA civil war. All of us did not believe the same thing to start with. Correct. That is being turned into the people that have said the same thing from the beginning, i.e. MTG, me, whatever. We're all getting called names. Okay? Playing into the deal.
I haven't called Marjorie.
Epstein. We passed the Rubicon of hoax, and it turned into gaslighting because it was used as a negotiating tactic for the bombing and or stopping of the bombing in Iran. I don't believe it's an actual list. As the caller said earlier, I believe it is a packet of information owned by a bunch of different countries. Let's see here. Trump can't be bought by money. He can be bought by accolades. So this kind of all plays into the gaslighting of we're still talking about this. My base is crazy. He wasn't expecting that it was such a big deal for the base, so he couldn't make it go away as easily as he thought he could. He is insulated by a ton of people around him, including Miss Susie. Sorry for all that hurt. If we're going to talk about Candace, we need to talk about the other 500 names, 50 big names that are saying similar, different, and the same things. And I.
Okay, sorry. I was going to cut you off. That's 60 seconds is no joke.
All right.
Sorry.
So again, I don't disagree with anything that you just said there. And so look, and also here's what I don't understand about, okay, Trump thought that it wasn't as big of a deal because he was insulated and people were telling him it wasn't as big a deal. And then he was shocked when it was a big deal and frustrated. Okay, here's my thing. I don't get my butt hurt when the president gets frustrated. He's the freaking president of the United States.
And he's
I get frustrated all the time.
He's a dude. Like, come on.
But here's the thing. Okay, so he had to make an adjustment because the people pushed back. Okay, great. I think that is case point and proof that we have no kings, we have no dictators, we have no tyrants. I don't know why that's looked at as such a negative thing. I view that as a good thing. If we're going to look at Candace, then we have to look at the other 500 big name people that are talking about it. Okay, fine. Sean Ryan just interviewed Charlie Kirk's lead of his security team. The lead of the security team straight up denied everything, said everything they did was by the book, said that the Utah Valley or the school police department told them that they had control over the rooftops. Okay, why is anybody looking at the police department? Why is everybody looking at Charlie's security team? See what I'm saying? Like, no one is claiming that there's not wrongdoing. Obviously, there's something going on. Obviously, there is a connection between this transgenderism, non-binary, gay, porn, furry-loving Discord community chat of this. But here's the other thing that I know. Candace doesn't know a dang thing about what the prosecution has and what they don't have. You want to know why? Because she's not privy to the information. Oh, and here's the thing. In a trial of this magnitude and a trial in general, guess what the prosecution doesn't do? Doesn't reveal anything that they got because they don't want to tip off the defense, all this stuff. All I'm asking for is this. Charlie would be the first one to say, let our systems run their course. And then if it's not done properly and evil wins in that battle, that's when we turn to what we're doing right now. Charlie Kirk would be the first person advocating for that. We elected these people to do a job. We're not letting them do their job. And we don't even know what they freaking have.
100%.
And that's my stance on it. Again, I've known Candace for 10 years. I will never agree with how she's done what she's doing. And I'm giving you for hypothetical reasons benefit of the doubt. She's doing this 1,000,000%. It has nothing to do with views, even though she celebrated being the #1 podcast despite all her haters. Really weird thing to do if you're only doing this to find out the killer of your friend. That I think we can all kind of agree on. That's a weird victory lap to take, right? That's just a weird thing. But let's just say that it is. Okay, I still don't agree with how she's doing it. And I'm never going to. I stood side by side with Charlie just like Candace did. I believe with my whole soul that Charlie Kirk right now, if Donald Trump had been shot and killed that day in Butler, Charlie Kirk would be the one well, actually not back then because we had terrible people in charge. If God forbid something happened to the president when his administration was in, aside from it being Charlie Kirk, Charlie would be the first one saying, we need to let the people that we put in place do their job. And then if that doesn't work, then we will take it up to the next notch.
Yeah. How do you play Monday morning quarterback and the game's not even over with yet? Like the guy, honestly, the game hasn't even started. Like, how do you play Monday morning quarterback if you're Candace and the game hasn't even started yet? Like, I don't understand that. Like,
anyway, but
to
that caller, I know you've been a part of the family for a long time. I love that we can agree to disagree with this. I've never called Marjorie a name. I told Marjorie to suck it up yesterday because I know what it feels like to get told by the president, guess what? It ain't you. Get the crap out of the race. Like, and Marjorie was there during that. And so that was my aspect of it. I know what that's like. And you didn't see me like picking a war with the president over it. That's the kind of stuff that I had a problem with there. And so again, I believe with every fiber of my being that Charlie would be the first one saying we need to let the people that Charlie was 90% of the administration, Charlie Kirk handpicked, hand-pushed them through. Do you understand this?
Yep.
He spent an entire month at Mar-a-Lago picking every single one of these people. That's all I'm saying. That's it. If this trial goes down and it is a bunch of garbage, I will be the first one to come in and say, oh, heck no, blah, 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 this, and that. But I'm not ready to give up on it yet, that we have people in place through the help of Charlie Kirk that are trying to do the job the right way. When I see Dan Bongino break down in tears in front of me in his office, crying because of the death of Charlie Kirk and literally saying like, what did people think, that I gave up my media empire to make $180,000 a year before taxes to like cover up my friend's death? I mean, is that what people really think about me? That's all I'm saying. All right, let's do another call. Let's go.
Good morning. Welcome to Hey, what's up? Wow.
Yes. I have a solution to something earlier we talked about the people that are not assimilating to this country with religion and all of that, is what I'm going back to before on our forefathers. We need to update the Freedom of Religion Act. We need to update it as soon as possible because there is no way our forefathers, they had no idea. There is no way they would ever have agreed to any Satanistic religions or any false prophets whatsoever. So we need to update the Freedom of Religion Act. That is the problem, and that is why people don't assimilate to this country half of the time. And so for anybody else that doesn't want to assimilate to this country, revoke citizenship. How hard can it be? Get out. Goodbye. That's it. Take it back. It's over. I don't even care if they were born here and they don't want to assimilate. It's either they belong in a nut house or they belong out of this country. So update the Freedom of Religion Act and revoking citizenship. The end.
Okay. Thank you for the call. I'm going
I definitely
push back on that.
Well, I definitely agree that the founding fathers, when they said freedom of religion, you got to remember they were coming from, for those of you, and that's what I love about like Baptist and stuff. They're like King James only. You know, that's what we left, right? You know,
Yeah, we left that. We left that.
Anyway, no, but I definitely, I mean, I don't think it's even really an argument that our founding fathers never probably in a million years fathomed that we would be talking about radical Islam, Buddhism, all this other stuff coming into the country. Again, look, people get mad at me. This is the crazy thing. The crazy thing to me is this. For the past 10 plus years, I have been told by all of the establishment, all of the churches, all the everything, that I'm this radical, brash guy. And within the span of about 5.5, 6 months, now all of a sudden I'm part of the establishment. All of a sudden, we're not saying things that different. We're saying it almost identical. The difference is I've seen the inside of how it works. It's like you telling me, hey, I need this phone to take a picture. Okay, I know this phone is supposed to take a picture. Why won't it take the picture? But I now know, okay, well, the reason it's not taking the picture is because this inside it's broken and this is inside it's broken. And then you got to fix this and you got to replace that. You got to do this, do that, do that, do that, that. And then it'll work. The difference is I see it now from the perspective of, okay, yes, that is a valid point. And yes, that must be done. But no, you can't just do it immediately. Okay, to your point. Do I think the founding fathers meant radical Islam taking over America when they said freedom of religion? No, I don't think they meant that. However, my question to you is, do you honestly think that there's a way for us to get it amended in today's day and age America? Like, do you honestly believe that we can get a constitutional amendment to alter freedom of religion and put more of a stricter definition of what it means? The answer is no. That will never happen. There has to be another way to fight this invasion of radical Islam and all of this. That's all I'm saying. We're saying the same things. I'm just putting reality to, okay, you're never going to get that though. Okay, term limits. Absolutely. I ran on term limits. I 1,000,000% believe in term limits. Do you really believe that we're going to get enough people in Congress to vote for term limits to actually put term limits on? The answer is no. That's never going to happen. We have to beat them in elections if they need to get out of DC. We have to do it that way. That's the difference. 12 years of doing this. I am still the same guy. I still believe the same things. I am still on the same team. But it's like saying I'm willing to go to war the first time versus I'm willing to go back to war the second time. You know what it takes to pull it off. You know what it takes going in. That's it. That's all I'm saying. If you agree with that, give me a comment in the comment section, not the chat, and hit that like button if I made sense there. I feel like I made a valid point. Maybe I didn't.
You made a great point, but I want to make a different one here. Number one, the founding fathers, regardless of the religion, they were big proponents on freedom of religion for all, to include Jews as well. They talked a lot about Judaism and the Jews as well. But let's just forget about man's opinion on it for a second. What do you think God's opinion is on freedom of religion? Because he doesn't force you to follow him. He doesn't make you read your Bible. He doesn't make you believe in Jesus Christ. But what he does do is he honors your decision. You think going to hell is a punishment by God? No, it's not a punishment. All God is doing is honoring the decision that you made to not follow him. And so I'm sorry. Now, the radical stuff, the crazy stuff, the Islamic stuff, I'm with you 100%. But if you want to be Muslim, you have the right to be. Even according to God's word, you have the right to be. You have the right to be a Muslim, a Buddhist, an atheist, whatever you want. And God's going to honor that decision. All right, he's not going to make you do anything you want to do, and therefore I'm not going by the Constitution. I'm going by God's mentality in this. Now I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to push it for you, but nobody can force you just like God can. So that's where that's how I feel about it.
All right, let's do another call. And yes, Graham Allen Team is a fake account. Don't know what that is. Don't talk to it. Don't email it.
What?
Don't do nothing. Don't know what that is. That's not real.
Nice. I like it. Graham Allen Team. That's cool. All right, here we go. Why not answer Jersey? Oh, well, let's talk to Jersey. What's up, Jersey?
Nope.
Nope, not at all.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. Hey, what's up, Jersey?
Got me?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
What's going on, brother?
I can't get a troll to
perspective. Sorry, Graham. I'm not. I could troll. I could pretend to be a troll if you want.
It's all good. Go ahead, bro.
I'm giving him a chance. I'm trying.
So I got you and TJ take on it yesterday. So I want to hear Graham's take. Since the pretty much America First and MAGA are separated literally by the only thing is support for Israel, and we as a fractured right stand zero. Like, it's already an uphill battle if we come together against the left in the midterms and in 2028. If we're fractured, we might as well not even show up because there's no chance. So at what point do we consider, at least if not for now, temporarily triaging support for foreign nations, including Israel and everyone else, so we can come together as a party and get something going for the midterms? And then maybe when we secure power, we can try to fix our foreign relations, because right now, if we don't come together, we're losing, and there goes the whole agenda for the right, possibly for the remainder of our lifetime. I feel like I'm not being too hyperbolic when I say that. Because, once they get power again, they're packing the courts, they're nuking the filibuster, they'll even try to change the damn constitution. They'll make amendments to make sure that they never lose power again. So at what point do we just say, listen, it's time, like y'all say, we got to triage some stuff. And if we don't, we might as well pack it up now.
Yeah, I answered this yesterday, so I'm going to let Graham have this one. Thank you, Jersey.
All right, brother. God bless.
My two points, and I'll try to make it quick because I want to get to more callers.
Mm-hmm.
One, going back to the previous caller, when was all of MAGA ever united on every single thing? That would be my thing there. It is okay, fine. Call it the less of two evils if you want to call it. Why would you willingly put the more evil thing in power? Because we're having an internal fight over, essentially, as you put it, this is Israel. And the people that have hijacked America First, which was here before MAGA came along. MAGA was birthed out of America First.
Yeah.
So my question remains, it's like, what is our unity of purpose? I keep saying this over and over and over again because right now we don't have one. Do you think that every single person that voted for Donald Trump in November of 24, they agree with every single thing about Donald Trump? No. But it was him or freaking Kamala Harris. Yeah. It was a no-brainer, and it still took everything we had.
Yeah, facts.
So my thing about this, like here's the deal. Do I agree with everything that the government of Israel does? No. Do I think Netanyahu is a great individual? Not really.
No, not at all.
Have I met him once? Yeah, one time. Wasn't really impressed too terribly much. Again, do I think there's a difference between supporting Israel as the people of Israel versus the government of Israel? Yes, absolutely. We can have these debates all day long, but it shouldn't stop us from attacking the left and preventing them from getting in the midterms or not getting in the midterms.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this whole Israel thing. And here's why. We have literally been given aid, whether it's money, whether it's military, whether it's humanitarian or whatever, to Israel since the 40s. The 40s, people, 1940. and now you're pissed about it? Like every politician, every congressman from every party, from every side, left, right, center, up, down, back, forward, since 1940, and now you're pissed off? You do realize that we've given more money to Afghanistan at this point than we have Israel. Why are you not pissed about that? Like, why are you not pissed about that?
Again, that's the thing.
I'm blown away.
Like, I get it. I understand. There's a lot of frustration with the Israel stuff. Again, Charlie's letter to Netanyahu was, you're losing the PR war, blah, blah, blah. I still believe that we are worse off giving the House and the Senate back to the left.
100%. I would rather keep Israel and the House, the Senate, and the executive branch than say screw Israel and lose it all. Like, I mean, what? Pick your poison. Like, do you want to go screw Israel and keep the country, or lose the country? And I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah. All right, next caller. Let's go. I want to hear some more people. Let's go.
There we go. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, you got 60 seconds. There is a delay. What's on your mind?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I've been watching your show for a very long time, and just kind of wanted to say, I am transgender, and, I don't have mental issues. I haven't gone and shot up schools or anything like that. And so, there are good people out there.
Is that it, sir?
Is that it?
And I am totally just kidding.
Okay.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Good.
You had me there for a minute.
You had
me there for a minute. That was pretty good.
Yeah, no, there's no trolls coming in, so I figured just
man, you should have just kept it
give y'all
going.
some crap.
I like it. Thank you for that.
I thought
That
about
actually made my day.
Appreciate y'all, man. Keep it up.
All right, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Dang,
Thank
man,
you.
All
right. I thought we were about to get
I was like,
one.
Man,
all right.
damn. I mean,
All right. Go. Next caller. Let's go.
That was good. Crap. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, you've got 60 seconds. There is a delay. What's on?
She has been.
Yes, she has. I agree. Are we going to hear a conversation we're not supposed to hear? Hello. I can hear my redneck voice.
All right, next. All right. Let's go.
I tried. I could hear my voice. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. As a reminder, you got 60 seconds. There is a delay. What's on your mind? Hey. Oh, they hung up. Okay. Well, we'll try again.
All right. Give us a last caller. Let's go.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Dear America. You got 60 seconds. There is a delay. What's on your mind?
Okay, I just have two quick things.
Okay.
First of all, I have to disagree with the caller earlier. Kraft macaroni and cheese is a million times better than anything else. And I lied out three things. Candace has lost her damn mind. And the third thing is, if we get the Epstein files actually released, which I'm all on board for, nothing comes out with Trump in there, how are the left lunatics going to spin it to make it look like the right has doctored everything? I'm going to hang up now so I can hear. Thank you guys for doing this. Have a great day.
I think we'll find out a lot of what the move is going to be by the vote today. So they're supposed to vote at around 1:30.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going to be shocked. I'm very interested to see how many Democrats vote to release it. That will tell a lot. If every single Democrat votes to release it, I would almost go, uh-oh. That would be my first. Whatever. That would be my first thing, because that means that they know that they've doctored it and all this stuff. But I'm not sure it's going to pass. I'm not sure. Burchett tried to get it done, and it didn't happen the other day or last week or whatnot. I'm not positive that the Dems are going to do it. So honestly, I'm going to have to wait and see.
I'm going to be real. I don't care what they release. I don't care if they release 975,000 documents. This is not going anywhere anytime soon. You know why? Because it's clickable. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
The damn list, the names, none of that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What really matters right
Swear
now.
jar, Todd.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. What really matters doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't. What really matters, the victims, people going to prison, all of that. That's what's supposed. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. All they care about is what politician, what famous person, what actor, what athlete's on the list, and that as long as it's clickable, this is not going away, regardless of how the votes go. Sorry, it's not. We're going to be talking about this 5 years from now.
All right, that's it for this episode today. All right, I'm asking you guys to do me 2 favors. If you enjoyed this, I want you to comment in the comment section that you want us to continue to do the show like this. I actually thought it was really cool,
fun.
to be honest with you.
I'm
but
a
I
little
want you
disappointed. I'm a little disappointed.
And well, what we're going to do is we're going to change the rules to where during the main show, only call if you hate me. Like only call if you hate me. But the second thing I need you to do, every single person watching right now, I need you to hit the like button right this second. Every single one of you, do us a favor. It doesn't cost you anything to hit the like button right now and to leave us a comment, your thoughts in the comment section, not the chat, the comment section. I want to know your thoughts. Todd, we got to pray ourselves out here, and then we'll say goodbye. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Father, we just thank you for an amazing day. Thank you for this week so far. And as we continue into this week, Lord, I just ask that you give us discernment, guidance, bravery, and courage to say what needs to be said, to speak your truth. Your truth, not our truth, not their truth, your truth, because your truth is the only truth that matters. And that truth is that your son, Jesus Christ, is both the way, the truth, and the life. Lord, let us to never forget that no matter what discussions we're having, no matter what arguments that we're having, no matter what position our country is in, no matter where we are in our lives, that we always look to you, put your first, that your perfect will is our will. Father, we love you. We thank you for all that you do. I ask blessings over everybody that can hear my voice. And we ask all these things in your son's name, and all God's people said, amen.
Amen. All right. Leave us a comment in the comment section. If you want us to continue doing it like this. I actually enjoyed it. I think it was fun. And please, right now, literally, it costs you nothing. Hit that like button. Todd, say goodbye.
All right, guys, I'll see you this afternoon. All you got to do is go up to that search bar in Rumble and search my name, Todd Spears of the Hot Seat. I'll see you at 3 Central, 4 Eastern. Love you, miss you, mean it.
And as always, I'm Graham Allen. Stay awake, not woke. Trust in God, not the government. And as always, stay free.